Hi everybody, it's the show here again with birthuhurah. Here at birthuhurah, I am a full spectrum plant-based holistic doula and an advocate for all things safe, natural, and effective. Here on this channel, we discuss all things pregnancy, birth, and womb health related. So if you guys like the content, you love what you hear on the channel, please be sure to subscribe. Today we're going to be answering a question. I had a young lady reach out to me, basically asking me, hey, I'm 6 months pregnant. I have not been taking any vitamins, any prenatals. Is this a bad thing, a good thing? She wants to know what's the benefits between taking these vitamins or not taking them. Please keep in mind that on this channel, I do not provide medical advice. You will need to research further, always, as I tell everybody. And if you have a serious issue or an emergency, please consult a trusted medical professional. All right, so let's get into it, right? She's 6 months. She has not been taking any prenatal vitamins and wanting to know the benefits. All right, so here is the thing. It is so many different brands, so many different kinds of vitamins, so many different reasons for these vitamins. And I am not a vitamin supplement person. I do not take vitamins. I don't advocate for other people to take vitamins, especially if you do not know the actual source. Is the source derived from plants? Is it coming from natural sources? Is it a synthetic vitamin or mineral versus a natural source? How was it made? Where was it made? Is it factory produced? There's all of these different questions that we have to ask ourselves when going to the store saying, oh, that says iron, let me get that. Oh, that says magnesium, let me grab that. Oh, the dollar store has X, Y, and Z vitamins, let me grab those, okay? So you have to always look at the ingredients. I have looked at so many different ingredients on so many different brands of vitamins, and I'm seeing um, cellulose, I'm seeing artificial sugars, I'm seeing flavorings, I'm seeing all of these different things that are not really necessary to be in these vitamins. The vitamins can do without them, and they are chemicals, and they are um, things that we don't need in our bodies. So for me personally, I'm going to say no. I don't think that there is an actual benefit if you are eating a balanced, proper diet, right? If you are someone who is malnourished, if you are someone who is not eating well, you're someone who may be low in low in weight, all of those different things, then maybe you will want to supplement with a more trusted brand of vitamins. But we get our vitamins in the plant world, us plant eaters, us herbivores, we get our vitamins and minerals from food, right? We get it from food. Foods are the sources for our nutrition. We gain all of the things that we need from a colorful, vibrant, natural as possible diet. And I know a lot of people say, well, where do you get your protein from? Where do you get your iron from? All of these things that they think come from sources such as meat, prenatal vitamins, and things like that. And it's like, well, prenatal vitamins and vitamin supplements and all of these things are relatively new. These things have not been around forever. So how are we forming healthy, thriving children before these supplements, right? So it's about, again, being diligent about what you're putting in your body, knowing the sources of where you're getting your foods from. All of those different things play a factor. So I know the one thing that is a concern in the plant eating world is B12. B12 is a B mineral that is not often found in plants. It's very, very difficult to find a plant that provides B12. So my solution to that is sea vegetables. So you're going to eat things like seaweed, nori, kelp. What's the other ones? sea moss, wakame. There's so many different dulce. There's so many different sea vegetables and plants. Also, you can get B12 from certain mushrooms. You want to store them in the sun before eating them. But you do not need to resort to vitamins if you have a balanced whole meal diet, right? And when I say whole meal, I am saying meals that are complete in giving you all of the nourishment that you need. So these are things like quinoa, kales, peppers, bell peppers. You want tricolored peppers. You want all of the colors on. You want to eat all the colors. You want to have beta carotene. You want to get those you want to get that magnesium in there. You want to get your proteins, all of that stuff. If you're getting all of that in your body, you're pairing it with vitamin C's and you're pairing it with vitamin D. You are going to be able to absorb the proper amount of minerals and vitamins that you need in your pregnancy to thrive during pregnancy, after pregnancy, if you continue to eat this balanced diet. So I necessarily have never taken a prenatal vitamin. I am mother of quite a few children. I'm not going to disclose the number. If you know me, you know how many I have. But I have never taken a prenatal vitamin. All of my children are thriving. They are well. I am well. There are no birth defects. There is no brain neurological problems or underdevelopment. They are doing well. So again, if you're eating good, if you're eating what you're supposed to be eating, and that's another thing. I have a video on my channel for the people who are wondering, oh, what do you eat? How do you eat? I have a video about nutrition on the channel. So if you scroll down in the video list, you will find a video about nutrition during your pregnancy. I have a little bowl of berries in my hand on the screenshot, if that helps, so that you can identify the video. That basically explains what foods give you what minerals and where you get the important things that you need for your pregnancy. It's all in that video. So you can check that video out so that you can have a clear idea of the things that you should be eating, right? And hydration is important. In order for the minerals and the vitamins to move throughout the body to get to where they need to go, you need to be drinking enough water. You need to be drinking enough coconut. You need to be eating enough high water content fruits. I know for a lot of people it is difficult to get a gallon or more of actual water into the body. But if you eat things like brothy soups, if you eat things like watermelon, cucumber, coconut, crack a fresh coconut open and drink that, it will hydrate you so much more than regular water or spring water. And that will help you get away from having to drink that large amount of water, whereas though you can have a half a gallon of water plus all of the fruits and the soups that you've ate for the day. Again, knowing that you are getting enough hydration is the color of your urine, the dryness of your lips. If your lips are dry and no matter how much you're licking them, they keep going back dry in like a minute or so, you are dehydrated. If your pee is any form other than a very pale yellow, you are dehydrated. If your scalp is itchy and it's dry, you are dehydrated. I speak about these things in different videos, but I like to reiterate because it helps people connect the dots. So if you hear me repeating certain things, it's because you might have saw the other videos, somebody else might have not seen the video. So I like to continue to go over things so that everybody catches the information. So if you are eating well, if you're hydrating well, then you don't need vitamins. This is my personal opinion from experience, from just speaking to my grandparents, just speaking to very experienced doulas, just speaking to different people who are, I want to say, very knowledgeable in the nutrition world. I'm also a nutritionist. But I always go above myself. I always get to people, maybe a dietitian. I'll talk to a dietitian. Maybe I'll consult with a a nutritional specialist. Maybe I'll consult with somebody who deals with women who, have malnourishment in pregnancy. I always go above, myself so that I know that I'm staying updated. I know, that I'm giving the right information. So sometimes when people say, oh, you should take a vitamin supplement. A lot of times that, iron supplement. A lot of times that iron is not actually coming from a natural source. It is coming from, it's oxidized iron. This iron that's being shaved off of, something metal, some old scrap metal. And so that is not sufficient iron that will collect in your liver, and that's not what we want. We want plant iron. We want iron from kale. We want iron from sesame seeds. We want iron from different food sources that you know absorb in our bodies properly. And always remember to pair iron with vitamin C. I've said this before, but I want to say it again. But yes, these are really important vitamins that are very necessary in pregnancy. So these are why I kind of pinpoint these different vitamins, and zinc, magnesium, potassium, calcium. All of these things are important. And if you have a balanced diet, if you eat well, then you're good. You will be good. The baby will thrive. You will thrive. And just listen to your body. That's all I always tell people. Listen to your body. If you feel, tired or fatigued, or of course, being tired in pregnancy, obviously you're growing a human. It takes a lot of energy to do that. But I'm talking about exhausted. I'm talking about you never got energy. You can't barely get up. None of that is normal. It is common, but it's not normal. But if you're feeling those things, if you're cramping, if you're, all of these things, that you're probably deficient in a certain area, you want to reach out to somebody. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to, your local doulas. You can reach out, you can see your medical care providers, and you can just express your concerns to them. They can let you know, hey, this is what you're lacking, and then you can go from there. But yeah, vitamins, in my opinion, are not really a big thing for me. Like I said, if you are somebody who is malnourished, if you are someone who is not getting the right amount of food, if maybe you're somebody who is dealing with extreme nausea, you're dealing with HG, you're dealing with, food aversion, it's a lot of different things, then maybe you do want to supplement in certain areas just because you need to get back to yourself in order to be able to eat again. But if you are eating good, you have good appetite, you have a balanced diet, then I think that you get your vitamins from the foods that you eat. And that's pretty much my take on vitamins. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. If you have any questions, please always drop it in the comments, or you can reach out to us at birthuhurah@gmail.com. Again, I'm Michelle, your full spectrum holistic plant eating doula, and I will see you guys for the next video. Peace and pregnancy deaths.